Hi, good morning. In previous classes, we have learned about creating pages, creating some kind of categories, applying themes. We have gone through widgets and how to install plugins and make use of them and all. Right? In today's class, we'll be learning about Elementor plugin. Okay, so what is this plugin? It is a page builder plugin. Till now, we used some themes. We made use of widgets, plugins, etc. in order to design our website. Okay. Now we'll be seeing how to design our page, how to design a page of a particular website using this Elementor plugin. It's basically known as Page Builder plugin. Okay. So let's go and see about this thing. Okay, so what is the difference and all? Let's see. So first of all, go to plugins, click on add new. It is the most useful plugin, one of the most useful plugins. Elementor, search for Elementor. So this is the plugin. Install and activate this thing. Right, installed, activated. Till now, we have used the basic WordPress editor in order to design our website, right? So we went to pages, we made use of some WordPress editor, and we have been writing some text, we have been adding some images or videos in order to make some customizations like that. We used WordPress editor only. We have gone to appearance and customize, and then we have been customizing. Okay, so now we'll be customizing in a front end editor. Okay, I'll show you how it works and all. So let's go to a page. So I'll go to a page. So now I'll choose some page about us. So if you see, this is a WordPress editor. This is WordPress editor. Here we can write some content, we can add images, we can add videos, whatever it may be. Okay, now we'll be going to a front end editor. Okay, with the help of this Elementor. Click on this option, edit with Elementor. So if you want to go back, you can click on this option so that you will be coming back to WordPress editor. Here, what is the speciality means? Here we can edit whatever we want in the front end itself. There is no need to navigate between or switching between the editor and the preview mode. Here, actually, we have been editing in the WordPress editor. Once we make any changes, again we'll come to our website, we'll refresh our site, and we'll be checking. Right? Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. It's a switching kind of thing. We'll be switching frequently after making some changes, after updating some things like that. Here, there is no need. We can edit directly in the front end. Here itself, in the page itself, we can edit. Okay. So, the thing is, it is very helpful to design a specific page like home page like that. It is very helpful to design such kind of thing. It is very helpful in the case of website. Okay, when compared to blogs, it is very helpful to for a website because we can create home page, we can design a specific page using this Elementor plugin, but we can't design the whole website. Okay, we can design this specific page. You can choose particular page and we can design it. We can go for digital marketing page and we can start designing it. Okay, so but when we apply a theme, it will be applied to whole website, right? Here when we apply something with the help of Elementor, it will be applied within the page itself. Within that particular page itself, it will be reflected. Right. Now let's see about this thing. Okay. So this is the Elementor dashboard. Okay. So if we see here, there are various options. After you make some changes, you can see the preview also. Here, this is responsive mode. Means you can see how the thing appears in desktop, how a website appears in a tablet, how a website appears in mobile. Like that, we can see various previews. here history. So after we make some changes, here we'll be getting all the list. Okay, what all changes we have made, we'll be getting a list here. If you want to undo any changes or redo any kind of things, you can come here and we can undo or redo that particular actions. So here it is a navigator. Okay, so once you do something, if you click here, you'll be getting small navigation option. You can see here. Okay, so as we did not do anything, it is not displaying. So these are all settings. Okay, we can change the title of the page also here. Okay, actually the page name is about us, right? You can change the title of the page. Okay, the state. Okay, the state of it, whether it should be in draft means it will not be reflected in original site. Okay, so private, published, whatever it may be. If you want to hide the title, you can hide it. Okay, so how should be its layout, like that we can make some changes here, right? If you close this panel, you can see the look and feel of the page. Now let's go and start for editing some kind of things. Okay, so we can add whatever we want. Let me show you how to add a text initially. So see here, there is a thing, right? Simply click here, or else you can go here. Okay, here there is some kind of option, right? Application kind of option. Please click here. You'll be getting all the elements what all you can use. So simply drag and drop it here. Okay, if you drag and drop it, you can add whatever thing you want. So I'll write as digital marketing. So you can also change all these colors and all whatever you want. Okay, so you can also give a link. What should be the tag size? So H1 to H6 will be the headings. Usually they'll be present in HTML. H1 will be the highest heading, means it will be more bolder when compared to other things. Okay, so H6 will be smaller one. See, H1 will be more bolder, H2, H3. Okay, the size will decrease. You can also define the alignment, means where it should be present, whether left, right, or center. Okay, I'll choose center itself. Okay, you can also go for styles where you can change the color. I'll give some other color, right, like that, some bright color. Okay, typography means font. Okay, so let me choose some other font. You can also increase the size. So whatever font you want, you can choose here. So you can also increase the size. See, the size is increasing. So weight. So weight means you can see here. See, it's changing a bit. The font type of font is changing. You can choose whatever. The boldness, simply the bold. Okay, I'll choose this thing. Transformation means if you want entire text in caps, you can choose this uppercase. So if you want entire text in lowercase, you can choose. If you want to capitalize only the first letter of the thing, then you can simply choose capitalize. Okay, only the first letter of the text will be capitalized. Okay, next thing, I'll choose uppercase only. Style, you can choose whatever style you want. If you want it in italic manner or oblique, okay, whatever you want, you can choose. I'll choose italic. So decoration, if you want any underline, okay, or overline means above the text you'll get a line. Line through, it's a strike. Okay, strike off. None. Okay, like this you can choose whatever you want. Overline means you'll get a line above the text, but it's not displaying. It's okay then, right? Um, I'll choose none. So line height, if you have any line, okay, if you have any line, you can also display the line height like this. Okay, the border height will be how much space it must occupy, like this you can define it. So next thing is letter spacing, how much spacing you want between the letters, among the letters. Okay, so like this you can increase the spacing also. Nice. So right, you can also apply a shadow here. Okay, so see, the shadow is appearing there. If you don't want anything, simply keep it nothing. Okay, So what type of shadow you want, whether it should be vertical or horizontal. Okay, vertical, or do you want a horizontal shadow? Whatever you want, you can choose. I don't want anything. Okay, I want to remove this.
Ma'am,
Yes.
these can be applied for only particular page.
Yes, only for a particular page. If you apply any changes, it will be reflected on the specific page only. It will not be applied to entire website.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
It is helpful to design only specific page if you want to make any changes like that.
Okay.
Okay, you can use this Elementor and you can design multiple pages again.
Um,
Okay, blend mode. I don't know what is this thing. Okay, so the color is something. You can choose whatever you want. Okay, I'll choose this thing. Uh, okay, so advanced features. So if you want any margin like such kind of thing, see the margin size is increasing. You can choose whatever you want. So motion effects means animation effects. If you want to give any kind of animation effects, you can do that. See, fade in, fade out, zoom in, zoom out, like this. You can apply some animation effects also. There are many. So bouncing, like that it will bounce. Okay, so animation, whether it should be slow or fast, you can choose. Also, you can choose animation delay, how many seconds you want to delay the animation after the page loads. Okay, so you can also add some background things. So if you hover over it, it will show some kind of transition kind of things. So I don't want to choose anything, I will choose normal. So you can also add a border, see solid border, double border, dotted, groove, okay, dashed groove, like this. You can add multiple borders, you can choose anything. So again, you can increase or decrease the border width. See, the border width is increasing or decreasing. Border radius, okay, you can choose all these things. And positioning, it's the border positioning. Okay, width, how it should be, like that you can choose. So position and responsive mode here. The thing is, if you want to hide this thing on tablet or mobile, you want this thing to be shown up only in case of desktop, then you can hide the other things also, you can hide it. Okay, so if you want to show this thing on all the devices, you can enable all the things. Okay, so if you want, and if you want to add any kind of code, you can go through this. But in order to add the code, you have to go for a pro version. Premium means you have to pay money again, right? So all these things are pro things, right? So in this way, we can add a heading also. By clicking on this option, you can move it wherever you want. Okay, so I'll disable this title also. I'm not feeling it well, so I'll hide the title. So like this, you can hide the title also. Okay, like this it will look. If you click on this thing or this panel, you can make changes, what all changes. Now let me add some kind of image also. I'll click on this. So see, you can choose multiple columns also. Okay, this is a section. Okay, this is known as a section, a particular section. The whole thing is known as a section. You can also delete this section by clicking on this cross symbol, or else you can add section. Okay, like this, you can add a section also. Okay, so within a section, you can have multiple columns also. I'll choose two columns with it. Okay, like this, it will be divided. Okay, now I'll go for adding an image here. So I'll simply click here, drag and drop it. So I'll add some image now. So I'll go to media library. Sorry, I have no files. I'll add some. Okay, I'll choose one file, insert media. So like this, you can add images also. So you can also increase or decrease the image size, whether it should be in the form of a thumbnail or medium size, large size, whatever you want, you can choose it. Okay, alignment again, whether it should be in the center, right or left. Okay, so as it is a column, it is filled with the whole column. It filled the whole column. Okay, caption, if you want any caption, you can add here. Okay, so WordPress security. Okay, like this, the caption will be shown. You can also give a link. Means if someone clicks on the image, they'll be navigated to a particular thing, custom URL. So I'll give like the YouTube channel link, or you can give the video link, whatever you want. So if someone clicks on this thing, they'll be navigated to my YouTube channel. Okay. So once you click on update only, okay, all the changes will be updated in the original website. Okay. So after making all the things, I'll click on update. So next style, you can apply some styles. You can also increase the width, whatever you want, you can do. So it is okay for me. Maximum width, height, you can increase. Opacity means transparency. Okay. So right. Border type again, solid, dotted, double, dashed, whatever you want, you can choose a border. If you don't want, simply click none. Okay. Caption, about the caption, you can change the caption alignment. Okay, you can change the caption text color. I want it to be in blue like that. Okay, so here the color is changing. Background color also can choose, means the background color of the caption. So like this, you can choose some background color also. Okay, I don't want any color actually, it's okay. So you can choose background color. You can choose the font of that caption. So again, how much bold it should be, like that, you can choose whatever you want. Size of this caption, so it is nice. How much bolder it should be. So you can choose whatever you want. So again, you can apply some styles, whether it should be italic or like such. Decoration means underline, outline, whatever it may be. Line height and letter spacing. Okay, you can choose letter spacing also. All the things you can apply. Spacing. So spacing between the image and the caption now. You can choose how much spacing you want. Then you can go for advanced things like margin. Okay, how much margin you want. See, the margin space is increasing like this. You can choose. You can also add some kind of animation effects to it. This thing. So you can also zoom in. Okay, like this it will zoom in, or bounce, sliding down. Like this. I'll choose zoom in. So you can also apply a border, background color. If you want to apply any kind of background color, you can also apply the background color also. Okay, but it is not getting displayed. So you can also apply background image, border. So all these things. Responsiveness means again, if you want to hide this thing on any of the devices, you can enable these things. Okay. So in this way, you can add an image. On the other side, I want to add a button. Okay, I will add a button. So let me go back or click here. So if you don't find anything, simply you can search here button like this. Okay. So you can also add social share icons, whatever you want. So I can change this text and all. So here there are various options. Info means it will change the color. Okay, blue. Success means green. Warning means orange. And danger means red. Okay, like this, whatever color you want, you can choose. I'll choose green color. You can also give a link to the button. So if someone clicks on that button, where should they navigate? Again, I am giving the same this link. This is my YouTube channel link. Okay, you can also choose the alignment where it should be present. Okay, icon size, I want it to be large or medium, extra large, whatever you want, you can choose. Okay, so you can also choose an image for an icon spacing, how much it should be. Okay, between the icon and the text in it. Okay, button ID, you can also assign an ID to button. So you can also, again, you can change the text shadow. Okay, color, background color. Padding means spacing. Okay, spacing, see, like this is known as spacing. Okay, so right, everything will be similar. If you go for advanced things, you can add a margin, you can also add animation effects. Okay, positioning, everything. Responsiveness means again you can hide this or you can show this on the devices you want. Okay, so now if you go for this kind of history, you can see what all things you have done. You can see if you want to undo or redo anything, you can do that. See, undo, redo, you can do whatever things you want here, right? So I'll click on update.
Ma'am, directly we can embed on YouTube video. in this.
Sorry, please come again.
Directly we can embed through Elementor, ma'am. YouTube video.
Yes, directly you can embed. I'll show that video thing also. You can embed. That's the use of this element, right? So like this, you can embed a button. We can also embed social sharing icons like such. If you have any, you can also embed social sharing icons. I'll search here. Like this, you can embed. We can also add whatever icons we want. So if you don't want Twitter or thing, simply click here. I'll choose some other icon like YouTube. Okay, so like this, you can choose whatever thing you want. So you can also change the color. Custom color means you can choose whatever color you want, but I want official color only. Okay, why? Because people will recognize them easily. Okay, so shape, how you want the shape, whether you want in a square shape, circle or rounded. I want them in circular manner. You can also give some columns, means how many things should appear in a particular thing. Like this, it will appear. If it is one column, it will appear like this. If it is three, it will appear like this. So I'll remove this thing. And also alignment, you can choose whatever alignment you want. Style, okay, size and color, you can also increase or decrease the size. So like this. So you can also give padding, spacing between things. Okay, spacing between the icon and the round. Okay, here there is a circle. This is the spacing between icon and the shape. Okay, so like this, you can choose whatever thing you want. And also here the spacing between two things. Okay, rows, you can also give a rows gap, it seems. Border type, you can also give border. It will be again solid double. Okay, see, that is a border here. Like this, you can give a border. Okay, if you go for advanced things, you can give padding, all these things. Padding means nothing but spacing. Okay, see, spacing, it's increasing the space. So you can also give animation effects. See, fade in, zoom in. Okay, like this. You can also give a bounce. Okay, like this, you can add some kind of animation effects also. So rotate, bounce. So attention seekers. Okay, right, nice. Light speed, roll in, whatever thing you want, you can choose. So you can also hide these things on the devices which you don't want to get displayed. Okay, all these things are similar again. Okay, like this, you can add social sharing icons also. Okay, so if you think that the border is too low, means the spacing is not that good, you can also add a divider here. Okay, you can also add a divider. So I'll add one more thing here, and I'll add some divider or some spacer here, so that I'll get some space. So I'll add this thing here, right? So that you can increase some space. See, so you can increase or decrease the space between two columns or two sections. Okay, right? So if you want to edit specific column, you can simply click here. You can also increase or decrease the column width. See, you can increase the size of the image, and you can simply decrease the column width. So I want to undo this thing. I'll go for history and I'll undo. Right. So you can also align this thing space. Okay, space should be 20. You can add whatever things you want. You can also add some styles and all border if you want to add any border to that particular column. See, for this particular column also you can add some border if it look like this. Okay, now I'll add some video here. So this is another section. So I'll add a video. So if you want to create any kind of column, so simply click here so that you'll get a structure. How many columns you want, you can add. If you want 3 columns or 5 columns, whatever thing you want, you can choose. So now I'll be adding a video here. So I'll go to one of my videos. Right. go here and I'll give the URL here. So your video will be embedded here. So you can also source, it is saying where it is the source. So start time and end time you can give. So if you go to some websites, whenever the page loads, the video will start playing automatically, right? So if you want things like such, you can also set up a autoplay. Means the video will start playing automatically without your interference. Okay. So play on mobile. Okay. Mute. Okay, you can mute the video by default. By default, the video will be in mute state. Okay, see, it is in mute state by default. Okay, so and also you can give some kind of privacy mode, branding, whatever you want. Okay, so image overlay. So like this, it will be showing your thing. So image overlay means it will show like this. So you can also choose an image. What image should be shown here like this. You can also see and show an image. Okay. So light box. Even I don't know what is this light box. Okay. So no, I don't want to this image overlay. I'm okay with this thing. I'm okay with the thumbnail. Okay. You can also add some styles. Again, how much size it should be. Okay, like this you can choose. So I want the size to 1:1 or whatever thing you want, you can choose. Okay, CSS filters, again the color. Okay, how it should be blur or like what, how it should be, you can choose whatever you want. Brightness, advanced, again you can add some animation effects to these thing. Also you can add some border. Okay, you can make this thing hidden in some devices, or you can show only to some devices like that. Okay, like this you can add some videos also. So and again, if you want to add any kind of image carousel. Okay, what is image carousel? Image carousel means slider. Okay, I'll show how to add a slider kind of things. So if you go for this divider and spacer, or to increase some space, okay, to give some space between columns. Okay, so I'll go for carousel. So media carousel. These are all logged things. See, sub pro things. You can't use them. You have to pay money so in order to use them. So here there are image carousel. I'll make use of this thing. So you can create a slider with the help of this thing. Okay, I'll add some images. I'll add multiple images. Okay, create new gallery, insert gallery. So I'm using whatever images I have. Okay, so you can also increase or decrease the size. So medium, large. Okay, this is the theme. Okay, so like this you can choose. I'll choose medium or thumbnail also okay for me. So slides to show means how many slides you want to be shown in a particular slide. Okay, so I want one only, so you can choose only one, or else if you want only two, you can choose. Okay, next slides to be scrolled. How many slides you want to be scrolled at a time? I want two things to be scrolled. Image stretch, yes. So if you stretch your image, it will be shown like this. So navigation, for navigation, what do you want? So there are arrows. Actually you can use both arrows and dots. So if you click here also it will navigate. If you click on arrows also it will navigate, it will slide. Okay, so if you want only arrows, you can choose only arrows itself, dots will not be shown. Okay, you can also add some link, means if someone clicks on that particular thing, they will be navigated to that particular page. You can also add captions. Okay, so additional options, autoplay. So they are playing automatically, they are sliding automatically. If you don't want them to slide automatically, you can go for a no, so that only if people clicks on this arrow kind of things only, they'll be sliding. Okay, pause and hover means if I hover over this thing, these the slides will pause, they will not move. Okay, so pause on interaction means someone clicks, the thing will pause. So speed, you can increase the play speed. Okay, you should be playing in infinite loop. Okay, they must be continuously sliding. If you don't want to slide continuously, you can go for a no. So animation speed, in which direction you want to slide. I want them in right, you can make them slide in right direction also. So styles, you can go for styles. So you can also increase the size and all. I think they're not increasing, as I said, their position as okay. So this is the size of the arrows. Okay, so where the arrow should be present, outside or inside. First I'll change the arrow color so that you can see them. Okay, see the arrow color changed. You can also increase the or decrease the arrow size. So where should be the arrows? Inside or outside? See, inside or outside, the position is a bit changing. Okay, you can also add some images, some spacing like that. Border type. Again, you can choose some solid border or dotted border, whatever you want. Okay, you can choose what kind of border it may be. You can choose. You can also select the color of the border. Okay, see the color of the border also change. You can choose whatever color you want. Right. So like this, you can also add a slider in your particular page. Okay. So any doubts till now?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now I'll go and show how to add various kinds of templates and all. So if you see here, this is a kind of widget, okay, section. If you want to add any widgets or things, you can click here. If you want to add any kind of template, please click on this folder icon. Here you will be seeing various things like blocks. Sorry, it's okay. Yes, it's loading. You can see blocks. You can see pages. Okay. You can also see templates. Means you can also use some kind of pages. If you like this design, you can use this page. First, I'll say about a blog. Okay. So I want some Google Maps. Okay. I want some Google Maps, or I want to display some FAQs like that. You can use them. So some things we can use, some things we have to go for pro, means we can't use them unless we pay. Okay. You can search here if you want anything. If you want any call to action, I go for contact thing. Okay. So go pro. Okay. Only some things will be free. So I'll search. Okay. I'll choose this thing. Right. Simply click on insert. The way it looks, it is showing a preview. Here you'll be getting a map also. You can show a map. Google Maps. So get started. In order to get started, you have to log in again. So let me log in. I have an account, I think. I don't even remember my password. Let me type it. So logged in successfully. It's asking me to connect to your site. Yes, please connect. Then only you can make use of all these templates or blocks. Okay. So after you click on insert, everything will be inserted. Okay. So right here, content to width, full width, or like that, you can again make some changes. If you click on this thing, you can make some changes again. So column gap, no gap. Okay. Extended. Oh, sorry, what happened? Quantity form. Okay, like this it is appearing. Vertical align, middle, bottom, space between. Okay, overflow. You can choose whatever things you want. I think structure, how you want your structure. I want like this or like this. You can use. This is better. Okay, so style. So based on the block you select, the look will differ. Normal. Okay, background. Border, you can choose a border also if you want. Again, solid dashed, whatever it may be. Shape divider. Oh, like this you can add some kind of things also. Designs. Okay, shape divider. Drops, zigzag. Okay, like this you can add some things. Nice. So you can also add a color to them. So like this they will appear. Okay, they are looking good. Nice. Height, how much height they should be. So it is okay. So flip means they are flipping, invert, okay, how they should be, upside down or what. Bring to front, whatever you want, you can choose. Typography, again font, so heading color, what should be the heading color? Here the colors are changing. Okay, so text color, link color, alignment where it should be there, everything you can choose. Okay. So if you want any changes to be done to an entire column or specific column, you can go for it. Okay, if you want to make any changes to entire section, okay, you can edit here by clicking here. You can edit. Okay, you can drag and drop. Okay, if you want this block above this thing, okay, then you can simply drag this thing and place there, so that see the slider came down. Okay, like this you can simply drag and drop. You can also edit the entire column. So what happened to this thing? So now I have to add some thing, I think. Now zoom in, I don't want. I want this. Okay, I'll give some address. Based on the address, it will show. So Hyderabad. Okay, height. How much height you want? I don't want this much height. Okay, you can choose the height. Okay, it is okay. So now let's go and edit this thing. Column. So column width. I want to increase the column. Okay, this thing is decreasing. So I'll go and undo this thing. Okay, you have to check once about the options and all. So okay. Right. Vertical alignment, middle, horizontal alignment, center. You can choose whatever you want. Spacing, I think the spacing within the column is increasing. You can go for some style. Border, if you want to add border to entire column, you can choose. You can go for again animation effects, responsive mode, and all. Okay, you can also change this particular text, get in touch. If you want contact us, you can keep it. Otherwise, you can change this text here. Okay, you can change this text. You can add some media and all. So you can also add contact us wala thing. So you can add your number, it will change. So you can also change your email and all. You can also make this thing. Okay, so if you see, there are various things like follow us. Okay, so you can also delete this thing and add whatever social media platform you want to display. You can. Okay, so you can give an URL also. So if someone clicks on that particular thing, they should be navigated to your Facebook page or your Twitter page or YouTube channel, whatever you want. You can give. You can also change their shape, circle, rounded, or whatever you want. You can choose. So columns, how many columns do you want to show? I want to show 5. So like this, you can show alignment in center, right, left, whatever it may be. Okay, so you can also go for styling. Everything is same, but you have to go and check once or twice. Size you can increase or decrease. So padding, okay, between the column and the spacing between them. I want some space between them. So rope scap, you can choose whatever you want. Again, you can go for advanced. You can apply some animation effects and all. Okay, so got this thing. In this way, you can add some blocks also. Now, if you want to add any kind of designs, like any kind of theme, okay, you can go for templates also. So go for a page and add whatever thing you want. Okay, I'll add this thing. So it's loading. The thing got added here. Okay, so boxed full width. So I don't know why it is displaying only this much here. Okay, actually it gets applied to whole thing. Let me see once. Or let me delete this thing and I'll go for adding some other thing. I'll add this thing. So if you save this particular thing, you can go for my templates and you can see all your saved themes will be shown here. You can save your theme. So if you click here, You can save as a draft or save as a template. If you save as a template, all your designs, okay, all your designs what you made will be shown now. Okay. So sorry, there is a sidebar here. If you see there is a sidebar here, okay, that's why the theme is getting applied to only this much. Okay, let me go to back to WordPress editor and remove this sidebar. Okay, I'll show you it afterwards. Before this, I'll make changes to this thing. Okay, so you can also upload a video here if you click here. So you can upload a video. So you can change the video link also. So again, you can choose all the autoplay options and all the things. Okay, you can also choose how to make a website. You can change all these text. Okay, so you can also change the button. Okay, button text. Start your free trial now. You can give a link. So if someone clicks on that particular button, they will be navigated to that particular page. You can also give the icon spacing and all. Okay, so you can also make or edit these kind of blocks. You can add multiple images or everything. So if you can add all these reviews and all. If you don't want, you can simply delete this block, delete that particular block belonging to the template. You can also add maps, okay, and working hours, everything. You can make some changes. Okay, like this we can add individual widgets. You can add images, you can add videos, you can add some spacing kind of items, dividers. We can add videos, buttons, social sharing icons. We can add an entire template and we can also make use of it. If you save this thing as template, so if you go to my templates, so right, save. If you go to my templates, you can see all the templates what you have seen. Okay, so if you are trying to design any other kinds of pages, if you log in with same email ID and thing, then simply you can insert and make use of all these templates. Okay, so let me update this thing so that all the things will be reflected there. So now let's go here and check once. So where this thing should be displayed, where the page, which page have I edited?
About us.
Yes,
About us.
about this page, I'll go here. So if you see, all the things are working. So the video is also working. If you click on this button like that, it will be navigated to my YouTube channel. It is also working well. So okay, you can add like this. So I'll try removing this thing so that it will be good, I think. So let me go back. So before clicking on update, if you go back, all the changes will be gone. Exit to dashboard. So now if you go to WordPress editor, back to WordPress editor, okay, everything will be gone. Right? If you go for page attributes, like so some things in some kind of themes you'll see here, theme settings. Okay. So no sidebar. I'll choose no sidebar for this page and I'll click on update. So let me go here and check once now. So see, now it's looking good. Okay. So everything is covered. Your template will look like this. Okay. So I have applied many things, right? You can directly go for a template and start adding like this. You can design your own home page like this. You can add your own images. You can add your own FAQs. FAQs means frequently asked questions.
Yeah, questions.
Yes, you can add them. You can add like these maps. Okay. You can add, you can use it like a theme. Okay, or else you can add your kind of individual widgets, or you can add individual blocks like this and you can make use of it. It is very good for creating or for designing a home page like kind of things. So can we edit this menu bar and all by using this Elementor plugin? Yeah, any idea? Can we edit this menu options, this theme and all? No, we can't edit. Okay, it came because it came along with the theme, and this menu bar and all these things are applied to the whole website. Okay, so apply it to the whole website. That's why you can't make any changes to this menu bar and all, but you can design a specific page here. You can't make changes to the whole website. You can design a specific page. Again, if you want to go to digital marketing page and if you want to edit anything, you can also start editing here. Okay, so like this you can make use of Elementor in a better way. Okay, don't go for this back to WordPress editor. If you click on this back to WordPress editor, then everything will be ruined. Okay, it will display like this. It will not look good. So okay, everything will be gone. So the look and feel will not be good. So always go with edit with Elementor only. Once you use Elementor, go with that thing only. Don't go again back to a WordPress editor. Okay, that is what I'll suggest. Okay, thank you.